Good evening. I'm Joe Moore. Thank you for joining us on this Monday, the 30th of May. On this Memorial Day, the recent gun violence around the state and the nation is top of mind for a lot of people. It hits close to home for many veterans who say there needs to be a solution. Christy Tomashiro reports.
Chris Marvin is a 7-year Army veteran. He was wounded during deployment to Afghanistan in 2004 that forced him to medically retire. Memorial Day is a time he remembers those he served alongside with who made the ultimate sacrifice.
Think about who they would really want to protect today. And I think it's those 19 kids in Texas. I think it's those teenagers here that are, out on the wrong foot and carrying around guns and getting into fights and using those guns.
The veteran says the recent gun violence is the opposite of what those risking their lives are fighting for.
I served in the Army and I went to combat, and at that point, I understood the gravity of having a firearm in my hands and the ability to potentially take a human life. I'm concerned that a lot of people don't think about that.
Honolulu police are investigating several gun-related cases. HPD is looking for 2 separate attempted murder suspects, one in a Waikiki shooting that happened on May 25th and another in Mo'iliili on May 20th. Police are also investigating the Thomas Square shooting.
Hawaii was very close to being one of those mass shootings with the incident at Thomas Square. One more victim and we would have been one of those mass shootings as well. So it is an issue that hits close to home and sadly happens more often than most people think.
It's not just Oahu. Maui police are seeing an increase in ghost gun cases. MPD recovered 16 ghost guns as of April, compared to 11 for all of 2021.
We also implore the residents, not only in Maui, but the entire state, to come forward anonymously and report anyone who may be in possession or is manufacturing these illegal ghost guns.
Marvin says the recent gun violence across the state should be a wake-up call for more to be done.
Making sure that we're focusing on keeping guns out of the hands of dangerous people, making sure our background check systems are strong and don't have loopholes, making sure that people who do have guns have proper training and they're storing them safely.
The Army veteran says service members fight for protection, peace, and safety, but it takes everyone to help.
And we owe it to those service members this Memorial Day to protect people from gun violence.
Christy Tomashiro, KH12 News, working for Hawaii.